The best card at each position in Madden 23. We are back here with another lineup. Today we're going to be going over who I think is the best player at each position in Madden 23. Now before we do go on ahead, jump into quarterback, I do want to go ahead and shout out the comment of the day. Now speaking of quarterback real quick, this really comes down to, do you prefer Slinger 1 or Slinger 3? There are a ton of good options at QB in the game. For me, my favorite quarterback in the game is going to be CJ Stroud because, again, I love that Slinger 1 release. Other Slinger 1 QBs include Joe Montana or like Michael Vick. I think if you say those are your favorite, I wouldn't say you're wrong. Now for a Slinger 3 QB, that will be my QB2. So we have literally both the releases covered. And it really just depends on your offense. Like I would say tight formations like PA shot seam. You would prefer Slinger 3, I would think. And for Slinger 3, I am for sure going to go ahead and say Lamar. Now for running back right here, the best in the game, I'm again going to go ahead and have two because I'm going to have one that is the AKA X Factor and then one that's just 2-0 AP abilities. The best AKA X Factor running back in the game, I think no doubt about it, is going to be Flash still. The Phenom ability working in the pass game is absolutely insane. So that's why he's my RB1 still. And the best 2-0 AP ability running back in the game, kind of tough. I really think it's Jahmyr Gibbs. I do. I don't know what it is with this card, but he has been my best running back that I have used. Again, when we take out X Factors, he has just been absolutely insane for me. Now let's talk about receivers right here. You're going to want height and you're also going to want the good abilities, right? It excludes a lot of receivers. Like Zay Flowers probably gets my favorite ability combo, him and Rashee Rice with Route Tech short out for 0. But at my wide receiver 1, I am going to have Colin Johnson. Be 99 speed with the Sugar Rush track card, 6'6" height. I think that's the big thing on him. I'm going to go ahead and limit the golden ticket choices to 4 today as well. And at wide receiver 2, I am going to use another golden ticket. I'm going to use T Higgins because, again, 6'4", short in, short out for 0 AP. I think that is just absolutely ridiculously good. And finally, at wide receiver 3, we are not going to go a golden ticket. This time we are going to go ahead and go Cooper Kupp, 6'2" height, short in, short out for 0 AP. And now rounding out the offense right here at fullback, I'm just going to go ahead and say Christian Okoye. I think he is great. I think he can be a running back for you as well. And this time he does get 2-0 AP abilities. So like short in, tank, like you could do a lot of different ability combos on him. Now, all right, we're gonna round out the skill positions right here with tight end. So tight end, best tight end in the game. Do we just use all the golden tickets on offense? Brenton Strange right here is a good alternative to Thaddeus Moss. Thaddeus Moss, I think, is the best block, like overall tight end that can block and also run routes really, really well. He's under that 245. Now, again, can be 99 speed any single team, gets every single team can, get short and elite and secure protector for 0 AP. Now, I would say if you don't want to use a golden ticket token on him, a good alternative to him is Brenton Strange. Now he's a little bit slower and he's also a little bit heavier, so he's going to run routes a little bit different. But from just an ability standpoint, Brenton Strange, short in and secure protector both for 0, so it gets the same ability combo as Thaddeus Moss. And at a tight end 2 right here, if you never block your tight end, you don't have to worry about it. That's where I think Darnell Washington comes into play. Gets short and elite and matchup nightmare for 0. That's probably the best ability combo you can get on a tight end from a strict receiver standpoint. And he can't be up to 99 speed. And I just was talking about how the heavier tight ends kind of move like different and run routes different. He ran his routes really, really nice. Like he ran it like he was under 245. I swear, I don't know why. He's super smooth for me. He's my starting tight end. And for me personally, did all the rookie premiere. So I have Brenton Strange as a tight end 2. And I just play it matchup based, right? Like if I'm playing a defense where, hey, I think I need to block my tight end, then Brenton Strange comes in. If not, I'm just rocking out with Darnell. For offensive line in this video, I'm not going to play anyone out of position. So the best left tackle in the game is going to go ahead and be Paris Johnson. From an ability standpoint, he can go ahead and get secure protector for 0 and also an identifier for 0 if you want to do that. You could also get secure protector, nasty streak for 0 if you want to focus a little bit more on running the ball. Now at left guard right here, you don't really have anyone that can get 2-0 AP abilities. That's why I would recommend playing a out of position right guard at left guard. But for this video, I would say the best left guard in the game is Bruce Matthews. Has 99 speed, 99 excel, which is actually huge for offensive linemen. The acceleration really helps with a lot of blitz pickups. So I do think he's valuable. Even if he doesn't get 2-0 AP abilities, he's still great, gets secure pro for 0. And now at center right here, we're in another situation where we don't really have anyone that gets 2-0 AP abilities. So out of the bunch, right, I would go ahead and say Tyler Linderbaum because the secure pro for 0. Also the fact that he boosts your entire offensive line slightly. And we're going to move the right guard right here. This is where I would play Anthony Bradford or AJ Cann at left guard and then really change a lot of the offensive line. But for this video, the best right guard I would say is Anthony Bradford, the rookie premier. Gets secure protector and threat detector protector for 0. You need that combo on your offense. It just makes it to where the AP is just insane. It has amazing stats as well, but really it's all about abilities. Rounding out right tackle right here, this is where it depends if you pass the ball or run the ball more. DeJuan Jones, if you pass the ball with Secure Pro and all day, is amazing, but if you run the ball, Darnell Wright with Nasty Streak Secure Pro is a little bit better. So I could see the justification for literally either. I'm gonna go ahead and just put Darnell Wright right here. Now, all right, for all these positions right here, we're not gonna do backup free safety, backup strong safety. I'm giving you guys who I think is the best free safety, and for corner, we're picking 3. So for free safety, there are a lot of good options, but overall, I'm gonna go ahead and say rookie premier Jay Ward. Jay Ward really stands out from an ability standpoint. He can be 99 speed, hits all the thresholds for man, zone, and has great play rec as well. Now for his abilities, he can go ahead and get deep out zone KO, medium out KO, and again, I think everyone should be running a hybrid based defense. If you don't want to run hybrid though, he could either be great in man with pick artist, medium route KO, and a deep route KO on top of that, or if you want to run zone, deep out zone KO, pick artist, and mid zone on top of that, or if you're running hybrid like me, what I run is deep out zone KO, medium route KO, and then I put a deep route KO on top of that. Now we're going to go to strong safety right here. Strong safety right now, it probably is Grant Delpit, but I'm not going to include him in the list because I feel like that's just kind of like, I feel like it's just no point because he's going to go down to an 80. Jair Brown is also amazing, but the person I'm going to go is Jamal Adams right here. Jamal Adams, I don't believe you can get him yet. I think we need to wait until the final release of Rookie Premieres and Red Zone Royale. The big thing on him is universal coverage for 0. That is an insane ability. I'm not even the highest on universal because I think it is a little bit inconsistent, but getting that for 0 is insane. Best right outside linebacker in the game. This really depends if you want to rush the passer or stop the run. I would say overall, I would give it to Micah Parsons. Just amazing physical stats, block shed, power moves, finesse moves, all perfect. Edge shot elite, double or nothing for 0, which it does kind of get hard countered by Secure Pro. There's some stuff with pass rush points that Edge shot elite is still somewhat good against Secure Pro. But yeah, we're going to move on to middle linebacker right here. The 2 that I think are the best in the game. First off, Kiko Alonso. Just the 99s for every single stat is insane. Gets lurker for 0 as well. And the other middle linebacker that I would recommend, honestly, I think he has still a great case for being RB1 is Patrick Willis. So Patrick Willis, that pick artist and lurker combo, both for 0. I think we're going to use middle linebackers. I think these 2 are your best bet. This is tough because Terrell Suggs, I think, is amazing, but I'm going to give it to Yaya right here. And the whole reason for that is I think he's very comparable to Lucas Van Ness and also Terrell Suggs. He can get secure tackler and no outsiders, and I just think it's great for his AKAs, and he's been playing absolutely amazing for me. Him and Lucas Van Ness have been awesome for me. Now we're going to go over to corner. At CB1, I am going to have Julius Brents. Julius Brents right here, that 6'4" height, really similar in my opinion to Tariq Woolen. If there's one rookie premier that I would tell y'all to do, it is him. I literally had a whole video dedicated to this man because I think he is insane. For his abilities, again, it works if you run man or zone. So for me, I'm running the hybrid. I run deep out zone KO, deep route KO, and then I put a medium route KO on top of that. If you're more zone based, you can put a mid zone on top of that. Also, if you just want to run man with them, deep route KO, medium route KO, and short route KO for 1 AP is really, really great as well. Now at CB2 right here, there are, again, a ton of good options. I think DJ Turner has to be on the team though. I get not liking him if you run zone. He's just probably the best man corner in the game. Inside shade, deep route KO for 0, and then you can stack a medium route KO on top of that for 1 AP. I think that is absolutely insane. And potentially if you do run zone, I'd probably say like a flat zone, pick artist, and deep out zone KO on them. And for CB3 right here, I am gonna have Byron. This is another card that works if you run man or zone. He's honestly better if you run zone. So potentially you could go deep out zone KO, mid zone, and flat zone on him for 1 AP total. That is a great combo if you run zone, like I was saying. For me, running a little bit of hybrid, I run deep out zone KO, inside shade, and also deep route KO on top of that for 1 AP. He's one of my outside corners. And now we're gonna move on to right end right here. Best right end in the game. Best right end in the game, you could say it's Montez Sweat. Best right end in the game, I'll give it to Montez Sweat, the compass reward. He could potentially get double or nothing extra to leave if you want to do that, but he could also get no outsiders, unpredictable. I like that combo. And if you want to give it to Tyree Wilson as well, I think they're pretty similar, but I just went Montez Sweat. Now for defensive tackle, I'm giving one spot to Brian Brise right here with potentially 97 speed, 99 excel, and he can also go ahead and get inside stuff tackle supreme for 0. That's my favorite ability combo in the game right now to help stop the AKA X factors. And a defensive tackle too, I wouldn't be mad if you said Quinnen. I wouldn't be mad if you said John Madden. I wouldn't be mad if you said Fletcher Cox. I can't not have this man on the team. John Madden, defensive tackle, is still insane for me. He just makes plays that like no one else does. I swear it's because he's a little bit like smaller as a defensive lineman. He just plays insane for me. I'd be lying if I said I play Fletcher Cox over this card. Like, I think John Madden is still amazing in the game. And rounding out our defense right here at left end, Tuli Tupelotu, probably saying saying that wrong, but this card has been my best defensive lineman. Insane. And again, he gets the same ability combo of inside stuff and tackle supreme. He has been my best defensive lineman. He has probably been my best player on defense. Now, something I do want to do right here is give you 2 sub linebackers. So for me, one of them is going to go ahead and be Kyle Hamilton. I feel like Kyle Hamilton's too good. And also you could potentially get him for free if you do all your rookie premier objectives, deep out zone KO mid zone for 0, or also in the box like a pick artist, secure tackler for 0. You could really do a lot with this card. I don't love the fact that his man abilities aren't great. So if I was to run like say like hybrid on him, right, I'd probably go pick artist, deep out zone KO, deep route KO. And right here, it really depends if you want to strict the user or not. For a strict the user, I would say Ted Hendricks is amazing. But for me, I like to switch off who I'm using and who I'm not using. Jair Brown rounding out our team. And the whole reason for this is deep route KO, deep out zone KO for 0. I think he is great in the box. Like I run deep out zone KO, deep route KO, and medium route KO on him in the box. And yeah, these would be my 2 sub linebackers. Now, rounding out the entire team real quick, we will do kicker and punter. Punter, I would just get someone that does have the threat to fake. I will go Riley Dixon right here because I think he is the best and he gets like a set feet lead ability. Now for kicker, what's important right here is having the clutch trait on yes. So going to someone like an Evan McPherson right here, right? He is free, but not having clutch on yes is actually really detrimental because in half situations and in game situations, they won't be able to kick it as far. So that's why I would say Adam Vinatieri is probably your best bet. And watching this back, there's one person I want to add to the team that I kind of can't believe I missed, but at another CB spot, I should have had Joey Porter Jr. Joey Porter Jr. with that 1 AP universal coverage, the Compass Award, should have been on the list. My bad for missing him. And yeah, y'all, this has been my lineup for the best card at each position in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. I hope y'all did enjoy this. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay updated with the best cards in Madden. We're going to keep this going into Madden 24. And if you want to see me use a team just like this live, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. We've been grinding streams over there, so I would greatly appreciate that. Now, if you don't feel like heading over to Twitch and you want another video to watch, check this one out right here. This was the video I was talking about where I spotlighted Julius Brents and just how good he was and why you should do his rookie premiere.